Good squad, is the big homie SB23 back at you with some more words of wisdom. Today's topic is how to find your cheat code. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. SB23 on YouTube, Chosen123 on YouTube. Those are both my channels. You will get these gems on both channels. I appreciate each and every one of y'all for stopping by, hanging out with me, soaking up the knowledge, spreading it to whoever might need it. I'm hoping you're having a good day, and I'm sending love out your way. So, how to find your cheat code. When we're going through our stuff in life and we're trying to overcome obstacles, or we're being tested in this case, because life is like a school. So in this school that we're in, there's a series of tests we have to take, and depending on how you do within that test, whether you pass or fail, determines whether you're going to elevate to the next grade or the next level, or if you're going to stay within that same lesson and have to repeat it over and over. So when you are being tested, is to see what you learned from previous lessons within your life. So if you find yourself in a reoccurring pattern and it's something that's seemingly starting to bother you while you keep going through the same things, there's something that you're doing that you're not fixing within yourself, and you're not realizing it. And once you can dig deep within yourself and fix those things, then you won't have to repeat those same patterns over and over. But it takes awareness of yourself and accountability on your actions and how what you do affects the outcome within your life. So within these tests, you can use a cheat code. Your cheat code is basically taking time to understand yourself more and nitpick yourself, not in an unhealthy manner, but a healthy manner, to see what it is that you're doing that's causing the issues that you have within your life. Because oftentimes when we're dealing with our situations and we're going through stuff, we point the finger and blame everybody outside of ourselves for the reason as to why we're going through what we're going through. But if you can dig deep within yourself and call yourself out and figure out what it is that you're doing that's attracting these same scenarios in your life, then you can unlock your own cheat code. Because once you start to nitpick yourself and hold yourself accountable and not point the finger at anybody else, that's when you elevate in life at a much quicker pace, because now you're fixing things that are off within you internally. And because you have fixed those things internally, then the elevation that you made on the inside is going to reflect on the outside, and that's going to be reciprocal to what you see within your life on the outside, in the outside world. So you will no longer go through those experiences. But first, you have to learn your lesson from those experiences and what you need to take from it that is trying to teach you in order for you to elevate yourself to a new existence. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's on anything. It could be something simple like health. It could be, physical health, mental health, finances. It could be relationship wise. It could be all of those things. Addiction, if you got any addiction, it could be that. It's just calling yourself out and unlocking the things within you that you need to sort and work out so that you can have a better experience within your life. So you are the cheat code, really. When you unlock your abilities within yourself, when you unlock new levels within yourself, that's when you unlock new levels on the outside. And the way that you do that is dealing with whatever things that you're putting off having to deal with. So whatever emotions that you need to deal with, that you push to the side, or that you suppress, you gotta take time to deal with those so that you can get past those lessons. Because when you don't deal with them, that's when things and people within your life will come in and they'll do things that are going to trigger that emotion that you're not dealing with. You know what I'm saying? So when they trigger that emotion, now that's giving you an ability, or that's giving you time to work on whatever trigger you have, so that you can no longer be triggered in the future by it. You know what I'm saying? So you really have to thank the people who are in your life that trigger you to the point that it makes you have to go inward and work on yourself so that they can no longer push that button. That's what they're in your life for. They're in your life to teach you about yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because whoever you attract is a reflection of you and whatever energy you're carrying on the inside. You know, so when you work on those things and you heal whatever it is that you need to heal, that's how you unlock your cheat code. Because then once you learn the lesson and you heal that part of yourself, then you level up, and now you will start to attract people who are on that level now, instead of the people who are on the level that you were at when you were having those suppressed feelings. You know what I'm saying? So you get past that level, you elevate to a next level, and you attract people who are on that vibe. So you keep elevating your level of vibration, and therefore you attract more pleasing experiences into your life, because now you are not a person who can be triggered easily. You know, so those people, they serve their purpose, and now you're moving on to a different level and different types of relationships that come in. So to unlock your cheat code is basically work on yourself. Physically, get yourself in shape physically, you know what I'm saying? Get strong, so that your mental is strong, and then your emotions are strong. And by doing that, your confidence will raise, your self-worth will raise too. You won't accept the things that you once accepted before, because you are now moving with different energy. So that energy won't even allow, though you won't even allow yourself to go down to that level anymore. And two, another way that you can find your cheat code is there's somebody that was put in your life that is like a cheat code for you. You know what I'm saying? To where when you can't come up with an answer, or when you are kind of lost and stuck, this person normally can give you advice, or help you walk through a situation, or give you a different perspective than what you saw, in order for you, to overcome whatever obstacle that you're going through, or to help you heal through whatever pain that you might feel or emotion that you're suppressing. So for me, my cheat code was my mom, or is my mom. You know what I'm saying? So if I have a situation to where there's something that I can't figure out myself, and I need another perspective, I go to her, because I know she's gonna give me a real answer, you know, and she's not gonna be biased because I'm her son. You know, so she's gonna tell me straight up and down what it is, and help me and see a different perspective and how I need to move within my scenario to overcome whatever it is that I might be going through at that time. So, and for you in your life, it could be somebody else. It could be a friend, you know, it could be your parents, it could be a peer, you know, a coworker, it could be an elder, it could be your spouse too. Like, you could have somebody who you might have had a really rough go when it comes to relationships, and then you come across one person who is completely different than everybody else, and 9 times out of 10, 10 times out of 10, that one person who was put in your life who would give you sound advice out of love, and not trying to put you down or anything like that. That person was sent to you to be your cheat code. So you have to hold on to that person tight, because they mean the best for you, and that is rare to come by. Like, somebody who really means good by you and wants to see you win in life and wants to see you elevate, and just wants to see you happy. That person is your cheat code, basically, because not only are they there with good energy that is going to help you maneuver through life, and it'll bring up your vibration, but also that person's going to always have your back, unless you do them wrong in some way, and you push them away from you. You know what I'm saying? You know, so if you push them away from you, then, you know, that's something that you have to deal with. But 9 times out of 10, it's going to take a lot for you to push that person away, because they were literally put there to help you see life from a different way, and to show you that love is real. You know what I'm saying? So we all have somebody in our life that will come along and be that cheat code in your life, to where they will be completely different than everybody else who you ever dealt with. And you have to be careful not to group them in with everybody else because you're used to a certain thing, you know what I'm saying? Or you're used to people doing you wrong, and then you just automatically think that this person is gonna do you wrong, or the way that they're moving, eventually they're gonna switch up on you. You know what I'm saying? You want to avoid that because that person was put in your corner to have your back and to show you love like nobody else did. You know what I'm saying? So that could be your cheat code too. You know, whoever that is for you in your life. You know what I'm saying? But again, like I'm saying, oftentimes it could be, if you don't have a lot of family around you, it could be that spouse that comes in who, again, might not even be who you are typically attracted to, but they end up being the one who was actually the perfect fit for you if you can take the time to recognize and see that for what it is. So that's just the message for today, y'all. You are the cheat code, and if you don't, and if you are having a hard time within your life, and maybe you haven't reached the point of where you have unlocked your own cheat codes within yourself, then there's somebody in your life that is your cheat code that you can always go to, and will always have an optimistic look at whatever it is that you're going through and help you navigate through that situation easier than if you were to try to do it yourself, coming from you being inside the feelings and not being able to remove yourself from it, because it's hard to think clearly when your emotions are all mixed up. You know what I'm saying? But when you got somebody on the outside who they're there with you, but they're not exactly feeling what you're feeling, but they can sympathize with you, that person 9 times out of 10 is your cheat code, and actually was divinely put there for you in order for you to elevate in life and to actually make your life easier and for you to feel real love, especially if you grew up with trauma and you didn't have that within your life at all, really. You know what I'm saying? So cherish those people and treat them with respect and dignity, and they'll continue to be your cheat code for you until you reach your own level, and then y'all can become cheat codes for each other. You know what I'm saying? But that's the message for today, y'all. I appreciate y'all for stopping by. I'm hoping you're having a good day. It's beautiful weather out here. I just came out the gym sweating. I'm about to go take a shower and finish the rest of my day. I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me. And I'm going to be back. What's today? Thursday. I'll be back tomorrow, y'all. All right. I'm holla.